into this with the Wushang pick, with this Wushang Frog. Not worried about the Val. Not even going to try that. Even in game 1 here of this best of 5, he's going straight in with this Wushang.
Yeah, on the other side, iThrowow going straight in with the Shovel Knight. We saw him start off his top 16 match with the Shovel Knight, and then try a couple of other characters. Tried the Bodvar, tried the Hattori. Back to the Shovel Knight to close out the set, and now he's starting with it again against Cody Travis and Phazon.
Phazon is starting out with these gauntlets. Something he is so familiar with over his entire career. Taking iThrowow off stage. iThrowow just immediately backing up from that. Doesn't want that early game gauntlet pressure that they can push over onto the edge.
Yeah, they give a lot of respect to the opponent's edge game as Phazon finds a neutral air on a Lilcat. Lilcat playing far and away, trying to find his footing back down, and does so. Double hammers for the red team. Starting to swing. No one quite in that kill percent.
Both overlapping each other. Man, Cap coming in with these stomps. Man, he's hit so many already in this game. Are they going to get the knockout on a Phazon as well? Just able to get over to the wall, continuing the unarmed pressure. iThrowow and Phazon now disengaging, going back over, grabbing their weapon, but Phazon is going to fall here due to that hammer from iThrowow.
Nice pickup from iThrowow, though, reacting off the weapon bounce. Some neutralites, getting some extra damage onto Cody Travis' second stock. iThrowow showing off this Shovel Knight, but Lilcat is going to fall on the right side.
Split completely, the red team. One on the right, one on the left. iThrowow rotating over. Blue team not really able to capitalize on anything as Lilcat was over stuck on the wall.
Stomp side air, just getting more damage put out. Side sig finally finishing off the first stock of iThrowow. Cody Travis could fall relatively soon. These stomp side airs are very good for this map because of the close horizontal kill boxes.
Same thing for Cap, though. He is in the red on this second stock. We could see an in-sync coming out from Cody. Maybe even a good side air from Cody. Or, of course, one of those amazing neutral signature follow-ups from Phazon off of a neutralite.
Side airs. Travis avoids the follow-up. A Lilcat does find the side air. That's going to be Cody Travis to fall, and there's that high ceiling. Of course, we talked about the close side kill boxes, but the ceiling is incredibly high, which is why Phazon is going to have to go to the side to get knocked out.
Cody sticking to the soft platforms above the stage, that highest one, trying to get away from all of these nairs that Captain iThrowow are throwing in out in an attempt to juggle, knock out Cody Travis.
Getting caught by 2 hammer side airs that quickly, that is so much damage so fast, but a nice side air from Phazon. Gonna try to get the stock count closer. They do take Lilcat down on the final stock.
Phazon almost didn't grab that weapon too. That was a really long time while Lilcat was spawning back in for a weapon to come in that Phazon could grab. Cap without a weapon, iThrowow without a weapon, ground pounding right along the wall, eats the dare from Phazon, placed like the doctor that he is. Actually, never mind. It's illegal
he lost
to.
His doctorate.
Yeah, it's illegal to impersonate a doctor. So I'm not. I don't want anyone in trouble.
Well,
here.
he's not doing it if we call him that, right? Like,
look, bro, I'm not a lawyer. I don't even want to risk it. I can't have Phazon going away, man.
That's right. We can't lose him. He's too valuable to the Brawlhalla scene. Neutral airs coming out, juggling coming out. Blue team a little bit more damage. Not quite gonna fall to the side air of iThrowow.
I can't have Bobby Shmurda getting out only for Phazon to go in. That is just unacceptable. In comes the dare from Lilcat to take Phazon out of this game.
Side air, Cody Travis gonna fall, and that's the red team taking game number 1. This would indeed be an upset if they can close it out over Cody Travis and Phazon, our top seed to win the tournament.
This time we were seeing iThrowow putting out a lot of damage that game. It was 600 plus. I didn't happen to catch the KOs that each player got before they moved on into the stage baiting sequence. But based on the stuff that we saw from Lilcat earlier today, iThrowow still very much in this. And he's not getting carried by Cap by any means.
He's definitely doing his part, and you can do your part too. I don't know. I had something pandery there, but I was like,
recycling.
That's wrong. Yeah, so there you go. My recycling. iThrowow and Lilcat going into game number 2 against Cody Travis and Phazon. iThrowow finally picking up his spawn weapon, tries to make the rotate back to follow up off of Little Cap's hits. A bit of team damage.
He's not kind of doing a whole lot of nothing right now until that neutral light. He's just kind of around. It seems like with 2 heavy weapons on the field and that spear with the long range from iThrow, he was struggling to find his way in, but now he's found it.
Good movement from iThrow to avoid that ground pound from Phazon. Taking his time, getting away. Doesn't want to just hard move towards Cody Travis. Cody Travis does find the side air. Blue team, getting good damage, could get these early stocks off the red team.
Nice fadeaway side air from Cody Travis to hit Lil Cap as he was moving in.
Nice big side take from iThrow, gives them the first stock.
Second stock going to even it up. Phazon's going to grab that recovery knockout. Third stock taken is actually going to put Cody and Phazon in the lead here.
Yeah, I mean, you talked a little bit about how Phazon was doing a whole lot of nothing. It looks like he's doing a whole lot of keeping the stocks alive for his team. Meanwhile, Cody Travis putting out some good damage. Lookup does find the downlight side air. Will even up that stock count again, keeping this one close. Cody Travis not able to chase dodge onto the stage.
But he also didn't take too much damage in that possible 2v1 situation. Like, he got hit once and got a hit onto Lil Cap. Ooh, the recovery sending Lil Cap high. Almost taking that stock away. There's the signature from Phazon all the way from the right side of the stage. Lil Cap going to be the first one on his final stock.
iThrow hard ignoring Phazon for a brief moment because he wants this stock off of Cody Travis. Trying his best to keep this one close, but Phazon so incredibly healthy on the second stock. Stomp side air, still not enough. The tanky Raza.
They're trying to poke with these dares. Also tried the recovery, but that got beaten out by the neutral air from Cody. D-Light side air.
Looking tough for the red team. Lil Cap does find the wall touch. Cody Travis finally falls to the recovery, but look at Phazon's health. He's so incredibly healthy with the second stock.
Yeah, it's 3 stocks to 2 here. Definitely in the blue favors lead. Lil Cap taking more damage, going all the way over to the right side soft platform. Ooh, he's in the red. The recovery getting so close to him. He's able to outspace it far enough. Cody Travis hits the Sair one direction, then turns around. It's the 2v1 combo taking iThrow out of the game.
The team combo and able to still rotate back and finish an extra stock. Cody Travis and Phazon close out the game in convincing fashion. Tying this up 1 apiece. iThrow sticking with the Shovel Knight though. Not going to make that swap to the Bodvar, then the Hattori, then back to the Shovel Knight. He's just going to go with the Shovel Knight.
Even Dome and small Enigma. There's no way we're going to Enigma. There's no way.
There's a way.
There's no way.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
There's no way.
It's a 50 coin.
It's absolutely not a coin flip. There's no way we're going to small Enigma.
I hope they actively choose to go to Enigma, specifically to spite you.
No, like no
like,
one chooses
Sparky's.
to go to Enigma. We're going to Enigma?
Phazon chooses to go
What
to
are
Enigma.
you doing?
Phazon chooses to go to Enigma. For game number 3, Phazon and Cody Travis going to be going up against iThrow and Lil Cap. Enigma, interesting map. Again, tri-platform map.
It's so weird.
It can be awkward. It doesn't lend itself to a lot of those aerial approaches, of course. And there's a lot of cool things you can do with those soft platforms, but it can also feel very claustrophobic with the way those platforms interrupt things. And we'll see who ends up getting that claustrophobia. Will it be the red team or the blue team?
I hate this map more than any other in 2s. Like, you can almost ban another map because you know your opponent probably has this map banned in rank.
Yo, I don't have this map banned in rank.
What map do you have banned?
Creed hates playing on Apocalypse.
Yeah.
So I just ban Apocalypse.
Well, yeah, but exactly. So you can ban Apocalypse because you can probably guess that your opponents have Enigma banned.
Oh, okay.
All my homies hate Enigma.
So I'm just metagaming. Ooh, DI down. Phazon going to extend the stock after the double side air from the red team. Cody Travis does end up falling to the weapon toss, and a side air from Little Cap will give the red team the stock advantage.
Now, if I'm Cody and Phazon, not like I'm gonna take myself out of this equation and be like, why do you go to this against two hammers?
Gonna ban this map.
Like, my thoughts aside, why do you take this map against two hammers? Like, yeah, Cody has an axe and Phazon has the spear, which you can ledge cancel with, but I just worry about the short hop nairs from the double hammer more than anything else.
I mean, at the same time, like, it's very possible that they're just straight up uncomfortable on this map. Like you said, it's one of the lesser picked maps in competitive. So they could easily just be taking advantage of the fact that the opponents just maybe aren't familiar with this map as much as some of the other ones.
Doesn't Cody call Enigma a free-for-all map?
I actually don't
think
know.
he does. There's someone who openly says that on Twitter, and I think it's Cody. I think others have said it too, but I think Cody was like the first one.
Maybe that's why it took him so long to decide. It's because Cody's like, this is a free-for-all map. And Phazon's like, no, we can do this. Meanwhile, stock count is even between the two teams. Downlight side air. Cody Travis going to redirect the force. Trying to keep his teammate alive. Stomp. Oh, for the scoop, but iThrowow not able to find the hit. And Phazon's going to get the downlight side air. Holy cow, Phazon is hurt. Go to kill.
I can't believe he was still alive after all that. Ooh, Cody in the orange. If he would have taken that down signature, that would have been huge. Not only did he avoid that, but he also got the recovery, taking out iThrowow, putting him onto his final stock. Red team just a little bit in the lead here. Little Captain Cody about even, and iThrowow is like 500 damage less than Phazon. Sorry, not 500, 50.
Yeah, 500's kind of a lot.
It's this map, dude. I just... it messes with my brain.
Oh, you're really trying to make me regret saying you're the ever-intelligent Sparky. But Phazon, last one left for the blue team here in game number 3. A little bit of team damage coming out from the red team. Stomp, side air. Phazon gonna hold on for a moment. But still, this is tough. Another stomp side air, and he's gone. Oh, he went for the sideline. What are you doing? He went for the sideline.
Enigma messes with his brain, too. Actually, no, that's just like... That's
just Little Cap.
That's him on any map.
That's just something Little Cap does. You know, it's possible, right? So corner stuff, right, it can sometimes mess things up because they don't get bounces high because you're hitting them a little bit lower than you normally would. So maybe that was his thought process, like, oh, maybe I hit him too low, I'll go for the side light, but...
You weren't anywhere near that corner.
He's going to get it, and it's going to be Little Cap and iThrowow, one game away from upsetting the top seed of the tournament and earning their spot in the winner's final guaranteed top 3 finish.
I'm not going to say I told you so.
Because you didn't tell me so.
I asked them why Enigma in chat, and Phazon said you'd rather see Dome. Yes, the answer is yes. Miami Dome is the lesser
Did he say
of two
you'd
evils.
rather see Dome with a period, or you'd rather see Dome question mark?
Question mark.
Oh.
Oh, iThrowow said he has cute anime girls in the background of Enigma. All right, never mind. I take it back. Enigma every game.
Hold up, that's not allowed for tournaments.
Yeah, it is. You can change background. You just can't change the stage.
Oh, you're right. You can change backgrounds. All right, cute anime girl it up. You do your biz, man. Phazon. Ooh, okay. So I had heard murmurs of the Cody Travis Petra. This was something that is very unexpected. It has no crossover to the Barasa, but it's something that he's been working on in secret. Obviously not too secret because somehow I knew. But Cody Travis on this Petra, I've heard good things, but of course it's not the Barasa, and maybe that changeup is all that this team needs as they get right on into game number 4. One game away from getting knocked down into the loser's bracket and not finishing or not going into the winner's final.
Do you know how long he's been working on it?
I want to say since low tier.
Okay, because he's level 26 with it, which like isn't bad. Because I'm sure he was also working on his Barasa. So yeah, level 26 on the Petra is like not bad at all for that short amount of time. It just feels so wrong. Like I saw the Petra locked in,
right?
And I was like, wait, why is Phazon playing Petra? And then I look over and the other character's Hattori, and it's like, wait a minute, what? Is Phazon's on the Hattori, so then Wait a minute. Who leaked the number? Which random is in this lobby right now?
If it makes us uncomfortable, obviously it's going to make the opponents uncomfortable too. Cody Travis very comfortable. Level 26 gets the side sig. First stuck goes the way of the blue team. Stomp, side air. Phazon gets launched, but very far. Boxes on Shipwreck, and it keeps Phazon alive.
Ooh, Phazon really trying to stay on that right side until he can hit people far enough away for him to go back onto the main platform. Super damaged right now. The side air is going to be what takes him out.
Oh.
So what I don't know is probably from the middle of the stage, you knock out off the top more quickly, right? That's usually most stages. I don't know specifically Shipwreck, but most stages, if you're in the absolute middle, you want to knock out off the top rather than off the side. So going for the nair there off of the stomp Sair, genius move.
Yeah, that was a really good follow-up coming out from the red team. Stock count, though, is going to be evened up. No major lead either way. Red team with a very slight lead, considering Lil Cap is untouched.
Yo, let's go. Delay down sig. I love it. I don't remember the exact number of frames in between D-Light down sig, but it's like
4.
Yeah, it's like shockingly low.
Okay. It's very small. Side sig, Phazon gets launched again. He's just been playing this game of trying to get back onto the stage. Every time he gets close, red team launches him, and it's all left to Cody Travis to just put out that big damage. iThrowow with the big side sig only finds his teammate. Nice neutral sig. Cody Travis going to give his team that stock advantage. Downlight recovery. Lil Cap going to hold on.
Okay. D-Light dare into the recovery. Cody's showing some gauntlet chops. We haven't seen him go for the GC D-Light, though. And Lil Cap just done. His health bar was so dark. Yo, that got the recovery too.
Low the pogo. iThrowow tries to chase dodge up. iThrowow gonna fall. And it is all left to Lil Cap.
That was really sick from Phazon. Okay. Especially like cleaning up with that nice dare. It was like at the perfect range. He placed it so well. Even if by chance he was able to get back, there was no way he was getting through that dare. That wasn't dangerous for Phazon to be there either.
Ooh. Harpoon toss over for the extra damage. The neutral light wasn't going to knock out, or I think that was a side stick. Either way, it wasn't going to knock out, so getting that extra damage is always nice. Follow up. Little too damaged for the neutral signature. But Lil Cap really on last legs here in game number 4. One game left, potentially, for the set. Yep, it's going to be game number 5. Travis and Phazon versus Lil Cap and iThrowow. So how you like this bet?
I'm feeling it. Please don't go to enigma again. Please don't. Please don't.
They won on it. No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. That's why I said I told you so.
Yeah. No, they didn't. They super didn't.
That's what the I told you so meant. Don't go there. They're thinking about, okay, whew.
Yeah.
We're going to the dome.
Like, nah. No. Miami Dome for game number 5. Phazon and Cody Travis versus iThrowow and Lil Cap. Which team is going to earn their spot in the winner's final?
Now, one thing you might notice is if your eyes are on the scoreboard, you'll see Rectify Gaming in a little orange flag next to the members of the red team. You won't see that same flag or any other flag next to Cody and Phazon. These two players, some of the best 2v2 players in the game right now, are free agents.
PR'd best 2v2 teams, or 2v2 players in North America. Complete free agents. Nice follow-up from Lil Cap, though. Travis does find footing on the stage. Meanwhile, power play onto Phazon. Good damage being put out from the red team. Cody Travis has to be careful, but he does find the down air onto both red team members. But the recovery from iThrowow going to give them that stock lead.
Now, even though Cody was the first one to be knocked out, something that he'll have on Petra that he also has on Barraza is high defense. Like, Petra is tanky. She is so ripped, so she is tanky.
Oh, Nice side air from Phazon, but still Little Cap able to make it back safely. Downlight side air. Finally, first stock taking off the red team, but iThrowow gets a recovery. Gonna keep that lead for his team.
iThrowow kind of playing a little weird champ right now. I'm not really sure what he was doing. He was just running kind of all over the stage, using that high movement speed that Nash has. Okay, that's just going to be a raw ground pound on the edge right on top of Cody.
So kind of almost worked, though. Still holding on to this first stock. And finally, Cody Travis finds the recovery to even up that stock count.
Weapon spawn coming in. Cody's immediately going to strip it from the field on that right soft platform. iThrowow without a weapon. Since he spawned, one comes in, grabs the hammer.
Side air, Cody Travis in trouble. Little Cap with the rotate. Actually kind of helping Cody Travis a little bit with that recovery. Didn't even get like the huge damage into it, but a stomp side air again. Stock count is so even here in game number 5.
Phazon's going to have to be careful. Just took a neutral light into a side air follow-up from the red team. Oh, iThrowow dropping the stomp Sair. He was just a little bit too far to the outside of that down light. Quite of the range for the side air. Look at matching Phazon in damage. Cody also take quite a bit of damage here. iThrowow's survivability this game. It's so strong.
He's really extending these stocks, but he's got to start mentally preparing for the potential of a 1v2 as Lil Cap is incredibly damaged and he's going to get caught by the N-Sig. Here's that 1v2 now for iThrowow. Can he do it? It's a weapon toss. Back up.
He's going to have to get this Cody stock so quickly.
Needs it.
Phazon's taking point here.
No weapon spawn. Cody's doing a really good job of stripping. Nice gravity cancel down signature to catch Phazon trying to stack up. iThrowow needs this stock though while Phazon is respawning, but he doesn't get it, and it is going to make this very tough as a fresh stock Phazon is going to play point.
Yeah, every hit that iThrowow gets, even if it's like a high force hit, even a signature, it's not sending Phazon very far yet, so it's not going to give iThrowow a lot of breathing room here because he's so low damage. Now iThrowow's coming in. Still wants that knockout onto Cody. The weapon spawn coming in, but Phazon's right there. Cody's going to grab the spawn. We're in game 5.
Does find a hammer. He's got to find a way to split the blue team. It's the Nair. He's just going to go in towards Phazon. Last stocks for everyone. Playing that soft platform game. Has not touched onto the main stage in a hot minute. Finally does. Throws out the neutral light. Gets caught. This is really bad for iThrowow, but he gets away from it because Phazon throws out the side signature.
Just hasn't had the opportunity to KO Cody. Now iThrowow's in the red. Beautiful dare from Phazon. That is it, and it's going to be Cody and Phazon moving on in a very slow 2v1 here. Phazon putting the game on his back, 661 damage. Huge numbers coming from him. Lil Cap kind of dropped the ball in that last game, 282 damage. Now, he took the same amount of damage. He averaged about 210 per stock that he lost, but he took it so quickly. He was out of the game first.
Yeah, he really got shut down. Blue team just not giving him an inch into this one, and iThrowow left to play that 1v2. He did his darndest, man. He really tried, but just could not get past the wall of Phazon to get to Cody Travis to give himself a clean 1v1. And that's really well done from Cody Travis and Phazon to not give him the opportunity. And that means Cody Travis and Phazon are going to earn their spot in the winners final, but they really had to fight.
Definitely. They took it to a